Hello, Maine. I'm asking for your vote in your Senate race in 2026 because I have a vision of how we can put the United States back on track, and I need your help. I'm asking for your vote not just in the Senate race, but also in the 1st Congressional District and the 2nd Congressional District, and here's why. I'm actually asking for people's votes across all 470 congressional races in the midterms so that we can collectively bargain for a better social contract. You know, we're going to celebrate our 250th birthday in 2026, and it should be a cause for celebration. But if you look around this nation, there's a lot of issues, things that need to be addressed that Congress has dropped the ball. Congress has refused to act. So we're going to flip the model around. Instead of waiting for political parties to represent us, since they really don't represent us, they represent the special interests. We, the people, are going to crowdsource the legislative process. I will publish the Populist Act in January of 2026, and over the course of the year, other policy wonks from around the country are invited to come forward and collaborate and refine this legislative package. We can address many, many, many of the most pressing issues in our country. Things like the debt, things like immigration, like healthcare, like education. It's such a laundry list of things that are not functioning the way that they should be. America is not living up to its full potential, so we can do better. And so once we've produced a legislative package that will address these things, we're going to give it to Congress at the end of the summer. And we're going to give Congress the opportunity to decide, are they willing to pass the Populist Act and upgrade our social contract, or are they going to refuse and vote it down? In October 2026, I will publish a list of endorsements, the Populist Fusion Slate. Red team, blue team, doesn't matter. What matters is whether or not the incumbents get it done before the election. And these endorsements will endorse red team and blue team alike, based solely on whether or not they adopted the Populist Act before the election or whether they refused. If the incumbents refuse, then all of their major party challengers have an opportunity to win the Populist Fusion endorsement. Look, we the people are not being served by our current government framework. In a recent poll, 55% of adults agreed with the statement that our country's political and economic systems are stacked against people like me. And it's true. But we outnumber the oligarchs. And so we can take back the power by combining our votes together into one unified nationwide force, not trying to defeat any particular political party, but instead trying to help all Americans succeed. We could build an America for the 100%. So I'm asking for your vote in 2026. Again, not for me. I am not a candidate for public office. I'm asking you to vote with me. And together, we will put America back on track for our 250th birthday. You can learn more on my website, votewithbrian.com, or follow me on social media at Populist Guru. Tell me, what are the issues that you think Congress should be addressing right now? What are the problems that you want to see solved? In 2026, vote with love, vote with power, vote with Brian.